Welcome back. Now, I'm sick and tired of people in Washington using inside information to benefit themselves. They knew the market was going to tank, and they sold based on that inside information. Here are 4 U.S. senators who allegedly did just that. Obviously, greed doesn't have a political bent. But one senator in particular irks me. A Senator Kelly Loeffler, not elected, but appointed just a couple months ago. After her COVID-19 briefing, she profits from the coming catastrophe by selling over $1 million in stock in her own personal portfolio before the market tanked.
I'm only informed of my transactions after they occur, several weeks. You can't see into the future.
Can't see into the future? Folks, this woman is knee-deep in the swamp, and she just got there. Georgia Congressman Doug Collins is running against Loeffler later this year in a special election for the U.S. Senate seat in Georgia. The congressman joins me now. All right, Congressman, I have to tell you, I am furious over this, and somewhat even more furious because the voters of Georgia never elected her. She was just appointed 2 months ago, and she's already in the game. So do we know if this woman really has a blind trust?
No, she doesn't. She's not said she has. She just simply says that they handle stuff outside of her knowledge. The fact is, though, these transactions took place after January 24th, nothing beforehand. And also, you need to also realize that Kelly Loeffler is married to Jeff Sprecher, who actually owns the New York Stock Exchange. And there's also, things going on there. No questions have been asked about when did she talk to him, did she talk to him or not. He just simply wants to say, well, I found out after the fact. I'm not sure that's believable to anybody in the state of Georgia in particular.
Well, and what is even more interesting, and as a prosecutor, I mean, this is what, the kind of thing that I kind of go, okay, I got it, is when she then invests at the same time in telemarketing or teleconferencing stock, suggesting that she knew, the people weren't going to be working in their offices. She buys that stock at the same time. To me, that cements the intent that a prosecutor would need to take a good look at her.
Well, it makes you want to think twice, because if you look at it, you not only sell, but then you buy something that's going up too. Either she's got the, just the most luckiest transactions in the world, and it just happens that way. And I wonder, did those same portfolio investors also do those for other investors as well, or just for her? These are the things that need to be answered. She said she wanted to be transparent, so let's see what's going to happen here. But so far, the answers have been sad. For those of us who are working for the people right now and trying to keep their jobs, trying to keep their health and do this thing, this is just not what we need to be talking about. It's disheartening. For those of us who serve this country, not only in the military, but also in public life as a public servant, people expect us to do better. This one right now, she's got to explain, and she's not explaining it very well.
Well, no, she isn't, because I've seen her on Fox a couple of times, Ed Henry and Tucker Carlson, and she says she cares about the little guy, but her actions seem to belie her words. Would you agree that there needs to be a full-scale investigation? I mean, there is a law against doing this kind of thing.
I think that's what she said she'd be willing to do, and I think others are. We'll see if that investigation starts. We'll see where this thing goes. The problem is, in a time of crisis, we shouldn't have to be talking about this, and the answers so far don't add up. After what she got, then the transactions took place.
Well, okay, and finally, I mean, there are those who are calling for her resignation. I believe the woman should resign, and that will certainly eliminate the need for an ethics investigation. But the fact that we're looking at this right now, at this time, with a woman who hasn't even been elected by the people of Georgia, I want to be fully transparent. You are running against her is it in November in the special election?
Yes.
In November, okay? And I wish you well. Any last parting words?
Well, I think we're just going to continue to fight for this, and I think the people of Georgia know our work. They know what's happening right now, and this is not right. This is what we're going to have to fight for. They know what they get in Doug Collins. They know what they get in me. Someone who will fight for them will fight for this president who's doing a great job.
All right, Congressman Doug Collins, thanks so much.